Alright, hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be explaining the Spirit Tree Challenge and rules about it. So, here we have a bunch of trees, and the Spirit Tree Challenge is that you join the world as a spirit, and you need to find a tree that will grow to be your Yggdrasil, or grandfather tree, or world tree, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, when you find your awesome tree that you think is perfect, you have to cut it down. Yeah, it seems kind of sad, but that's how it works. So you cut it down and you leave your base stump where it is. And what you want to do is you want to collect your saplings and then hope all is good in the world and you get a sapling. And then you place your saplings very close to your trunk, because if you don't, then you can't collect the new trees. Now, when you make your heart log, you can't leave the log. You can go one block on either side of it, and that's it. If a sapling falls and you need to go pick it up, that's fine. You can leave it to pick it up with saplings like that, but you have to return immediately to your log. You can't do anything else from there. Now, if I want that flower over there, I need to make a pathway to that flower. Like that. Okay, now I have a pathway and I can plant this flower. Now it's my flower. So you need to use your logs to create a pathway to anything that you want. So if I want those pigs over there, I'm going to have to make a bridge across this water, or a bridge underneath the water of logs in order to get across. And, sorry about that, guys. Collect the meat from the pigs, or kill the pigs, or bring them over here with wheat to make a farm with them. If I want those reeds, I have to bring a log walkway over there. You can't do this. This is not acceptable. That is not a root system. You can't jump from log to log like that. If you're going to make a root system, you need to make a pathway. Now, if you want to make a house, it's a different story. See? And now I have a house here. Now, obviously, I'm not allowed to walk on that, right? So, instead of filling out all of that with wood or logs, I can do this checkered pattern. And now, because there's only one block in between each log, I can walk on it. There's a few people on the forums that don't agree with this method, but it has been cleared that this is a viable method for making a floor. However, if you're making a root system, you need to make it a pathway. All the logs need to be attached. Every log, if you're going to make a root system, needs to be attached. There's also other people on the forums that say you need to make an encasement of 1x2 walkway or encasement around your roots. Obviously that's going to be pretty much impossible at the beginning, because it would take way too much time to create the trees and saplings you need to do that. But that's pretty much cosmetics for later, I guess, and you can cover it up. For your heart, you are allowed to switch your heart with other materials, say pumpkin, melons, soul sand, glowstone, and wool is probably the most common ones. You don't want to replace it with dirt. You don't want to replace it with a leaf. You don't want to. You can replace it with sandstone if you want. That's a soft material. You can replace it with sand, gravel, but you got to make sure that you know that that's still your heart block. The most common one is the glowstone. Most people use that, and you have to make sure it's a soft material, because otherwise you're cheating. If it's indestructible, then there's no way to lose, and the challenge becomes not a challenge anymore. The reason it needs to stay soft is because your heart block is the heart of your tree. So if a creeper comes in and blows that up, it's game over. You lose. And if a player comes in and breaks it, then it's game over if that's allowed. And let's see what else. Fire. Fire reaches your heart block and it burns it, or burns the logs around it. Then your tree is burnt and you lose. Obviously, the fire won't break the lightstone, but you can imagine it did break. If a fire reaches up to this log here, you can imagine that you lost your heartstone. And let's see what else here. Digging down. If you want to dig down, you need to make sure that you have logs underneath you when you're going. That means if you're going to explore caves, there always needs to be a log. Underneath your feet. Okay, what else for rules? That's pretty much it. Now what you want to do is you want to create yourself a stump or a hollow circular tree stump where you're going to make your giant world tree. And you want to make it a nice centerpiece. And if you're playing this online with other players, then you want to make sure that you guys have enough space in between each other so your roots don't touch. As a rule for multiplayer, you're not allowed to connect your trees to other players and use their roots system as your own, because that tree doesn't belong to you. Only your roots from your tree are accessible by you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you basically play a regular Minecraft while on the roots of your tree. And you have to stay alive and keep your heartstone protected. Now, if anyone's interested in multiplayer, there's a server I'm going to be playing on, and I'll leave that in the description. And if you want to check up on the rules and story lore behind the Spirit Tree Challenge, I'm going to leave a link to the Minecraft forums topic about the Spirit Tree Challenge. For now, YouTube, this is ToeClan signing out, and I hope you have a great day and you liked the explanation of this video tutorial for the Spirit Tree Challenge. Later!